everybody. It is the 4th of July. If you're one of the people watching from the US, happy Independence Day from us. It's also polling day in the UK, so there's vast amounts of political goings on themes for the day. Yeah, we're gonna do some readings. I'm just double checking to see if I've got any requests come in. No, we're good. Just check my requests. No, we're good. So, if you would like a reading, you can get one for any cost, like free, up to some other more involved readings that they're all priced differently. But there is a website scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Well, there's two websites. One is Psychic Realm, where you can go to find all of the different places I do readings, and the other one is the place to put in a request to have a reading done now on the stream, which is hipsy.com/lilyoak/events. Yeah, and you can put a request in there. If you do leave a comment in, if you leave just like a comment on the video with a question, we'll get to it. If we can, I occasionally just pick ones out of there to do at random for fun. So yeah, pop a request in, pop a message up if you would like one, or if you would like to get a reading right now. We are going to do we're going to change the way we do tarot card. I used to do like random zodiac tarot for every time I came on it, but I've actually got organized. I've pre-recorded them for the whole month, so we've drawn cards for this month, and we're going to go through them as we go through the stream. So let's take a look. We're going to start by running through the earth signs for July. Hi, okay, so welcome to our tarot cast for the month of July, and we're going to look at the earth signs. So I'm going to start with Taurus. Taurus, I have Temperance reversed. Okay, Taurus, things are going to get a little complicated this month, and it's important to know the difference between times when you should try and find a solution and times when you really just need to walk away and be like, we're not going to fix this. We're not going to find a good situation that everybody's happy with. So I'm just going to have to prioritize looking after me. This might be the month to say that. Okay. Virgo. Virgo. The 9 of Wands reversed. Let's not focus on making big long-term changes this month, Virgo. Let's just look at planning day by day, week by week. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, like I want to change the whole world, here's my whole 10-year plan. Let's just focus on what do I need to do this week, what do I need to do this month, and start from there. Otherwise, we might be in danger of allowing ourselves to get just a little bit overwhelmed. Last but not least, earth signs, we are looking at Capricorn. The 9 of Swords. Capricorn, it's time to start thinking about big projects and start acting on them. Like the things you've wanted to do for a while, the things you've wanted to, you've been putting off, like that's going to be a lot of work, that takes a lot of planning. It's time to start making those plans. Like it's time to stop just thinking about things and actually take action on those big long-term goals that you've been thinking about for a while. I've just realised that this I didn't notice until the notification came up on my phone after I'd gone live that I'd called this live stream Live Tart instead of Live Tarot. It's all right. I've only been doing this for 15 years now, and this is the first time, to my knowledge, I have accidentally called myself a tart on multiple platforms. And I can't even change it because we're already live. Yes, is the thing with casting to multiple platforms at once. If you make a mistake, you make it everywhere. I'm leaving it. We're having it. I'm leaving it up because it will remind me to double check. How did I miss that? I missed that. Yeah, that's just today. That's just the day we're gonna have, apparently. Oh, of all the things to do. Live Tart. What? How isn't this stream busier? Surely we should have more viewers with it going out with that title. We just should. Anyway. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yes, so that was your Earth signs tarot cast for July. Let's as I said, if you would like personalized reading, all of the website addresses are currently scrolling across the bottom of the screen underneath me, and let's jump straight back in and look at the air signs. Hi, okay, so July for air signs. Starting off with Gemini. Ace of Swords. Okay, Gemini, probably time to start doing something. There seems to have been a lot of procrastination around Gemini. Like, there's been a lot of thoughts of new starts, starting to make a change, starting to do something new. Like, do it. Like, this is the month to go. Take action. Okay. Libra. Four of Swords reversed. Okay, Libra, look, occasionally we all feel like tearing everything down and starting again. But occasionally it's a little bit of an overreaction, and occasionally it means we end up absolutely rocking all of our stability, all of our well-laid plans, and it has a bigger impact than we think. Maybe this month, Libra, we count to 10 before we react. We just consider and then reconsider again before we do anything that may prove to be very impactful or have consequences we didn't entirely think out. Aquarius, two of coins and positive alignment. Always a nice one to get. Okay. This month things feel like they're coming back into balance, particularly in regards to work, career, possibly study. It shows often the same situations. Like, this is the month where it's like, okay, everything's sorted, everything's arranged, it just feels nicely in balance, and this is a month to relax. This is kind of a month where you can be like, we're good. Everything just seems to be playing out and feeling a little bit more secure, a little bit more stable, and a little bit more well-ordered. So, air signs. There we go. Yeah, so I hope everyone is having a nice July so far. We are right at the start of the month. It is allegedly summer here in the UK. I say that as I look outside at absolute torrential rain, although I do live in Scotland, so there's that. we have had good weather fairly recently, but no, it is absolutely throwing down with rain at the moment, so not the best summer. We are now at the time of the year we've had our solstice. We are now in the part of the year when the nights are starting to creep slightly longer. No one wants to think about it. We don't really need to think about the darkness creeping back through until equinox. That's always the marker for me, is autumn equinox, September equinox. It's like we're in the dark off now. We're really into it. But yeah, Next big festival date traditionally would be Lammas on the 1st of August, which is the first of the harvest festivals, actually, traditionally. People tend to think about harvest festivals being more autumn than the height of summer, but there are 3 harvest festivals on the traditional calendar, and Lammas being the first, Lammas, Lunasa, being the first of them. The bread festival. I also think I'm like, yeah, this is a spirituality that works for me when you have a whole festival day like bread. It's just we can encompass cake under that as well, right? Like that's a thing. So yeah, that will be the next big date on the calendar. Which would be nice. I did want to start like making these live streams a little longer. Today is going to be another quite short one, but just kind of having a live running where we can get comments through the day, dip in and out with readings. I was going to start recording some nice just like background sounds to have on while we flick up messages and things like that. And I was like, oh, I'll go and find some nice birds chirping in the sun. But no, we might have to do like thunderstorm sounds. Like that might have to be the fun, relaxing thing that I record to extend these out and make them a bit longer, which we can absolutely do. That's fine. I quite like that noise, the sound of thunderstorms and things. But yeah, that's always good. So, as always, these streams are here for you to ask questions, to find readings, just to put the astrology ones out there. But I am going to throw to you a quick message about a brand that I work with. Well, I don't really work with them. They just send me stuff that I love. So I like to tell people about them. So let's cut to that. Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about Tea Time Bookshop. They provide probably the best value book subscription boxes available that I've found. They're based in the UK. I pay just under £10 a month to have a pre-loved mystery book sent to me every month. It comes in a really cool little eco-friendly parcel every month. They plant a tree for every subscription. They send hot chocolate and biscuits and cute little bookmarks. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And yeah, it's just all around a really good subscription service. If you would like to check them out, you can do so via visiting teatime.lilyoak.uk. You will also get a little discount for doing that. Or you can Google them and find Tea Time Bookshop, and if you enter Lily Oak, all in capitals, all one word, into the discount box when you get to checkout, you will also get a little discount. So yeah, go and check them out. Thoroughly recommend them. My favourite thing to get in the post every month. So, we've done earth signs. We've done air signs. Let's take a look at fire signs. Okay, so July, fire signs. Let's go. Aries. Aries. We are starting with the 5 of Swords. There's been a lot of swords come out this month. There's some big planetary things happening, apparently. That could be it. Okay, 5 of Swords reversed. Aries. Now, as lovely as it is to try and be the voice of reason, the voice of calm, help people resolve things, just let them fix it themselves this month. Like, this isn't the time to be jumping in and being like, I can be the voice of reason. Like, don't get pulled into other people's drama by trying to help. The intentions are good, the outcome may not be. We just maybe distance ourselves from other people's drama this month. Leo. 8 of Coins. Okay. This is a time where we can feel, not that Leos ever feel smug and self-satisfied, but now this is the month to kind of be like, look how well I've done. look at all that. Look at the way all the long-term projects I put in place panned out. But yeah, you are starting to kind of this month become more aware of the rewards from the work that you've put in. Again, particularly this is looking at like career, study, things like that. It's a good moment to kind of appreciate the wins. Not just because it's nice to do that, but also because it's kind of, we're approaching the end of some cycles for you. It's getting to the point where you're like, okay, I've got a little bit more space. I've got in my life now, I've got a little bit more resources. What's my next move? Where do I go from here? How do I build on it? Sagittarius, the Five of Cups. There's going to be a little bit of a temptation this month, Sagittarius, to fall into a negative mindset, to only focus on the negatives, when actually there's quite a few positives in your life as well, but you can be easily distracted this month. So this is really just a month to make sure you're taking a balanced view on things. Don't let yourself get pulled down the view of, ignoring all the good stuff that's happening because a few minor things have gone wrong. Make sure we're focusing on the positives just as much as those negatives. Okay. So as I said, it is a election day here in the UK. The last time there was a general election, I did get asked to pull cards for the two main parties, being Conservative and Labour, to see what comes up for them. I'm up for doing that again, although it does, let's see. Let's see what comes up, just out of curiosity. Now, I would say this is a hard thing to pull for, and the reason is because there are so many people able to affect it. Doing it once the polls close probably would get better results, because it's already happened at that point. But things that reading on issues that involve a lot of people making decisions are always harder to read on, because there's the whole free will element of it and things like that, which also applies to general situations when you're getting a reading done every day. So that's an interesting point to bring up, actually. A lot of people will kind of ask me questions, but it involves several other people, and they're like, how's this going to play out? What's going to happen? And in situations like that, what you tend to find is readers will read for you on people's intentions, how they're feeling. So we can be like, oh, well, this person is feeling really positive and wanting to move forward, so that's influencing it. And this other person, they're feeling a little apprehensive, so, maybe approach it, calm their fears, talk to them about that. And that tends to be how we read on those situations, because things can always change, and people always say to me, oh, well, what's the point in getting a reading if things can change? And I'm like, what's the point in getting a reading if things can't change? Surely the point of getting a reading would be to try and get the best outcome, and if you can't change it, then but anyway, let's pull some cards for the general election and see what happens. So I'm going to start by pulling a card for Rishi Sunak, bless him. Let's see what comes up. Okay, the Fool card. Now, this is coming up in positive alignment. Now, this is interesting because I've seen so many things on social media of people saying, I don't actually think he wants to win. I think he just wants to lose so he can just stop. just leave politics, just stop, have a new start somewhere. And this would be the exact card that represents that. So bear that in mind. And now we should look for Mr. Starmer of the Labour Party. See what he comes up with. Oh, okay. Interesting. Knave of Wands reversed. Now, this is interesting because it looks like he's going to... It's almost like the first... He's not going to get news of changes that he wants, which is interesting because this almost looks like a negative result for both parties, for both Labour and Tory, because this is kind of saying like he's going to get messages of change, but they're not going to be exactly what he wants, and they're not going to be exactly what he was expecting. So I would, taking those two things into consideration, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're going to see Labour doing well, but not as well as they thought. That's going to be my prediction for the election on this. This is what I'm going to have to, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to delete this tomorrow, aren't I? Just throw away a 15-year career on on incorrectly predicting this. Also, if you haven't yet voted, make sure you still vote. Make sure you still go out and vote, UK people. It's very important you do this. You have time. The polls are open till 10 p.m. But yeah, that's going to be my prediction on this, is that we're going to see Labour win, but not quite with the landslide that a lot of people have predicted. Oh, we're certainly going to see, yeah, Labour doing better, winning seats in a better position, but not as many as expected. So we'll see. I might have to wake up tomorrow morning and yeah, just delete this video or retire from. I'm not ready to retire reading. Anyway, we still have the water signs to cover for July. So let me give you those. Let me give you the water sign readings for July. Water signs. Okay, let's see what July has in store for you. Cancer. The 10 of Cups. Great card to get. Yeah, like just a really good month of some emotional highs. Like long-term things as well. This isn't like little short-term wins. This is kind of really being able to appreciate how far you've come with friendships, personal relationships, family members. It looks like there's some kind of big full circle moments coming in terms of, real positive milestones, things that may turn up unexpectedly that just really illustrate to you the value of those relationships. So take the time to enjoy them. But yeah, it's getting the 10 of Cups up. Scorpio. 6 of Cups reversed. Okay. We're not getting overwhelmed. This could be a month, Scorpio, where you find yourself getting quite easily emotionally overwhelmed, and it seems to be on the little things. Like the bigger picture, all still going well, but for some reason you find yourself getting a little too caught up when little things go wrong. It just feels very overwhelming. So we're just going to be a little kind to ourselves this month, Scorpio, and we're just going to make sure we've got like a good social circle around us. We're going to make sure we do the self-care, because emotions are very close to the surface. So we're just going to watch out for that this month. Make sure we take care of ourselves. Pisces. 10 of Swords reversed. Okay. So it can be difficult when long-term projects come to an end, when things we've been working on reach a conclusion. And regardless of whether it's a positive conclusion or a negative conclusion, that feeling of space, of having, things come to an end, if not having something to put your energy into, can be quite difficult. So this might be something that unexpectedly comes into our life this month, Pisces. So probably the best way to counter this is to start thinking about what new starts we want to have, what new things do we want to be doing, what things we haven't explored yet we want to, and then when that ending comes up, we have something to fill it, we have something to focus on that we're traveling to. So that is all the Zodiac Tarot. I will repeat those videos through the month, just so that on quieter live streams I'm not talking to myself like an idiot. Feel free to come in and just comment. You don't need to ask a question. You can just say hi. That's also all good. Yeah, so I am probably going to wrap this up for today, because look, it's polling day. There's torrential rain outside. The country might be in tatters by the morning. I've already called myself a tart live across several platforms. Let's let's just wind this up for the day. I'm just gonna take the signs that are coming in that today's just the day to just let's just have a day off. Let's go get some drinks, some snacks, have a nap, get back up to watch the election results come in live, and hope for the best. And if you are watching this in the US, I hope you are having a very good Independence Day and having a fun celebration. I will catch up with you all very soon. I'm just double checking we don't have that's fine. I will catch up with you all soon. I will be back next week. Again, if you would like to book a reading, psychicram.co has links to all the platforms where I'm available. You can also book directly on there. And yeah, I will see you soon, and hopefully I will not have to be retiring from tarot reading tomorrow if I get this election prediction horribly wrong. Bye.